Speaker, sir, I have raised to move a procedural motion, Mr. Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order number 38, that this County Assembly now do adjourn to discuss a matter of county importance regarding the devastating effects of floods and prolonged rains of Turkana County livelihoods.
Proceed, Madam Member.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, sir, as you've given a leeway, I want to move this motion regarding the devastating effects of floods and prolonged rains on Turkana County livelihoods. That, pursuant to Standing Order number 38, this County Assembly now do adjourn to discuss a matter of county importance regarding the devastating effects of floods and prolonged rains on Turkana County livelihoods. Whereas the ongoing floods and prolonged rains experienced across the country, and particularly in Turkana County, pose a serious threat to the pastoral and agricultural livelihoods that the community depends on for survival. And whereas fast-moving flood waters have caused widespread devastation, including drowning and injuring livestock, the critical source of income and sustenance for the pastoral communities, damaging houses, homesteads, and displacement of people living along riverbanks and lowlands, washing away crops and causing significant soil erosion, stripping away the fertile topsoil needed for productive farming, submerging and destroying irrigation schemes along River Turkana, including Naipa, Naremit in Kotela, Lonyokogo, parts of Kalemnyang, Mala, Lobei, jeopardizing food production, damaging solar panels, fences, and supporting stands for boreholes, further crippling agricultural activities and water sources, destruction of transport infrastructure along the A1 road and other road networks, bridges, and other essential infrastructure within the county, hindering movement and access to basic necessities. Aware that prolonged heavy rains are expected to cause rising water levels of Lake Turkana, potentially displacing communities living along the lake shore and causing further hardship. Further aware, a detailed report outlining the destruction caused by the floods in the most affected wards across Turkana County is annexed to this motion, noting that the devastating effects of these floods and rains have caused a cascading impact on the entire community, including reduced crop yields and livestock numbers, leading to food insecurity, malnutrition, dwindling income from agriculture and pastoral activities, pushing families into poverty, disruptions to traditional livelihoods, potentially leading to social unrest and conflict over scarce resources. Now, Mr. Speaker, therefore, this House resolves as follows. Number one, that this House calls upon the county government of Turkana to deploy the emergency response teams to the affected areas to provide food aid, medical care, shelter, and veterinary services. Number two, that the county government of Turkana conduct a thorough assessment of the damage caused by the floods and prolonged rains to inform a targeted intervention plan. Number three, that this House calls upon all relevant humanitarian organizations working in Turkana County to scale up their interventions in affected areas to provide life-saving assistance to the affected communities. Number 4, that this House urges the county government of Turkana to invest and fast-track the implementation of programs aimed at long-term solutions to mitigate the impact of climate change, such as water harvesting projects, improved drainage systems, and climate-resilient agricultural practices. Number 5, that the county executive committee member responsible for disaster management brief this House within 7 days on the specific interventions being undertaken by the county government to address the impacts of ongoing rains and flooding. Mr. Speaker, if you allow me to move this motion. Mr. Speaker, the current flooding that has happened in Turkana County, Mr. Speaker, has caused a lot of damage to the Turkana residents, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this is one of the largest damage or one of the largest rains that we've ever had.